What is going on, trainers? Sticks10 here, and today we're going to discuss Silph Arena factions. We're going to discuss the field metas. We're going to discuss Cycle 1, what it looks like, the different tiers everybody has been placed into, and some of the other aspects of it. So we're going to start off. We've got two metas for field specialists. We've got Dungeon Field Cup, and we also have Nightfall Cup as well. And so first up, Dungeon Cup is going to be Bug. We've got Dragon, Steel, Poison, and then we've got Water. We do have some bans as well. Some of the more prominent things in here. We've got Shadows. Megas, of course, are banned. We've got Azumarill, and then several others that are going to be banned as well. Including like Stunfisk, Altaria, Skarmory, and Bastiodon. Galarian Stunfisk. Should mention that is just Galarian Stunfisk is banned. And of course, Pidgeot is banned in all Silph factions. Anything for Silph factions, Pidgeot is banned. So we are just going to go from there. We're going to jump in real quick, jump over to PV Poke, and show you guys some of the rankings here for Dungeon Cup. We've got Jellicent there in spot 1, as well as we got Registeel, Galvantula. Flygon in number 5 looks pretty interesting. Could have a lot of potential in this cup. You see it loses hard there to a few things. Well, really, those are close matches, really. So this may be a very good safe swap there. We got Swampert, Steelix, Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn looks like it's going to be on a lot of teams, so I'd be definitely prepared for that. Magnezone looks like another one that has a lot of potential. It does have some hard loss there to Swampert. Goodra looks interesting. We've got Heracross, which is coming to raids, so it'll definitely be more available to people. So definitely going to want to at least look into it and make sure you're prepared for it if you're not going to put it on your team. Gengar is available thanks to that poison typing. We got Fortress, which could be an interesting pick there with Bug Bite. Melmetal, Roserade with Community Day moves. We've got Dragonair, Venusaur making an appearance as always. I think that is going to be a solid pick probably for most Silph Cups. I always like Venusaur is always just kind of safe. We got Golbat, Alolan Muck, Dugong. We're getting pretty low. Gyarados, Rainy Cast Form, Mawile, Crobat there, Jirachi. And so that is going to round out our coverage there of the Dungeon Cup. I think it is definitely something to look at. We're going to go now into Nightfall Cup. We've Ice types, Fighting, Normal, Ground, Poison. There are bans on Pidgeot, Chansey, and Licky there, and we're going to jump right into the rankings here. Megas are also banned. So you can see Frostlass coming in number 3, Swampert. We've got Frostlass, I think, is going to be forced to be reckoned with. Obviously, Powder Snow, Avalanche. It just makes an excellent combo there. And then we've got, Lapras, Gengar, Haunter, both allowed in this cup thanks to the poison typing. We are going to also see, let's look at that. I think Gengar and Haunter are going to perform very similar to each other. There'll be some close matches that you could flip one way or the other probably. We got Galarian Stunfisk there, Gallade. We've got Venusaur, Beedrill. I think both of those could see some play. Definitely Galarian Stunfisk is going to be one that I think is going to be on a lot of teams here for Nightfall to deal with that. Blaziken looks interesting. I don't know if you're going to want to run it since there will be some water types in the field thanks to Swampert. Lapras is also in the field, but it actually does win against Lapras thanks to that poison, or thanks to that ice type. Noctowl looks kind of interesting as a lower rank pick. It's going to get some wins there against some of your ghost types, but does lose to Frostlass because of that ice. So we'll see if it actually gets some play. Vigoroth not looking too hot in this cup. Loses a lot of close battles and has a lot of other close battles or key losses there, Medicham being one of them. So that is going to round out our coverage of the Nightfall Cup here in Silph Arenas. I do want to show you guys real quick. I want to show you guys the how they're doing the ranking system. So here's the tiers for Cycle 1 of North America. So you can see Diamond tier, Platinum, Gold, Silver, Bronze, and you can see each one basically. So if we look at Platinum tier, the top 2 are automatically going to move up. The bottom 2 are going to automatically move down. 3 is going to have to battle to move up, and then 6 is going to have to battle to stay in Platinum tier. So that is definitely going to be something interesting to look at. Those relegation battles will be the last bout of the cycle. So they are going to be bout 8 is going to take place there. You can see in Bronze tier, the bottom 3 just automatically move down, allowing 3 people to come from the open tier into Bronze tier and start to move up through the cycles. They will be 7 bouts per cycle, with an 8th one being if you are in that relegation battle. So we can see Diamond tier here. We've got Marylanders, PvP, SoCal Swablu, Cool Cats, Chicago Stars, Evan Stonks. We've got Team Omalol. Oh, that was hard to say. That was terrible. Madison Miltanks and Canadian Sheldon. I will say I've seen some moves for some people losing some players and gaining players. Marylanders PvP, I believe, were undefeated in both qualifying tiers. But they did lose 2 players, so we'll see how that affects them. I might put them a little lower. Maybe they have a chance of being in that 6th place spot. We'll see if they can maintain in Diamond tier. Platinum tier, you can see all the teams there. The E4 champions, I think, have a pretty good chance of moving up into Diamond tier. We'll see how that goes. And then Gold tier there, you can see definitely some awesome teams in that as well. There has been some teams have lost and gained players, so that's definitely going to be something to look at. I want to dive a little deeper into that maybe in another video. Once we get the first bout matchups, I kind of want to break some of those down and see where we're at for this. But definitely the Gold tier, I think, let's see, we've got Team Michigangar, I think, has a pretty good chance of at least being in that third place position to battle to move up into the next tier. One that shocked me in Silver tier was Mazer Gaming. I felt like they had some pretty close bouts, kept them pretty close, but I know how it was tiered was basically just by win-loss ratio. It wasn't by actual points. So I think Mazer Gaming would be one I would look to move up into Gold tier the next cycle. And then Ann Arbor Arbok, I was actually surprised by them being in Silver tier as well, so I think we could see them move up. Maybe get that 3rd place position and battle it out to go into Gold tier. And we've got Bronze tier there. I think one I would look at that maybe has a chance of moving down maybe would be that In Synchronize. We'll see how they perform in this round, but I'll put them on relegation alert back down to open tier. We'll see how they perform though. Of note, Mazer Gaming also did lose one of their battlers and has not announced a replacement for that, so they may be battling with 7 players and so won't have an alternate there. So we'll see how that affects them. The Verified 50 Club, I'm going to put them just staying in Silver tier, and we'll see if they can move up or not. So that kind of covers what we've got for this cycle, Cycle 1. If you guys enjoy these videos and want me to cover more specific matchups or look a little deeper at some of the other regions and maybe put some people on alert for moving up or down, we can definitely do that. Just have some fun with it. Definitely, my opinion means nothing in these. As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think of these videos. And as always, keep on battling.